Hello, my name is Thomas Kidner, and what a privilege it is to get to speak in front of you all on this fine morning. It is much warmer here than it is in Canada this time of year. It is bit odd for me to be celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving. Yes, that is today, in such a warm climate. However, the exciting information I have to impart to you is worth being away from my family today. I have worked as an architect for many years, and it has been my great fortune to be able to use this position to promote occupational therapy. My years of experience in architecture, building construction, education, and vocational training have introduced me to the wonderful fields of occupational therapy. I earned my technical education in architecture and building construction at the Merchant Venture College in England. In 1900, I came to Canada to help the government improve technical education. My involvement in education continued for several years, but soon after the start of the World War, I was appointed Vocational Secretary of Canadian Military Hospital Commission. In the role, and later in 1918, I was known to the United States. I learned much about vocational rehabilitation, including occupational therapy for returned soldiers and other injured and sick men. In 1919, I was appointed Institutional Secretary of National Tuberculosis Association, advising on hospital and sanatorium planning. I was president of American Occupational Therapy Association, then called the National Society for the Promotion of Occupational Therapy. From 1922 until 1928, I suspect they appreciate having me around for the international fair and cloud I provided as I became more involved with the promotion of occupational therapy. I decided to begin documenting trained therapists in 1932. I completed the Directory of National Register of Occupational Therapy. I was also concerned with the quality of occupational therapy education. And some time ago, I exposed several unqualified schools. Now I have retired to private consulting for hospital, but I still enjoy speaking on behalf of occupational therapy when I have the opportunity. I am getting ahead of myself. Let me first explain how I came to find occupational therapy. At the age of 34, I migrated to Canada where I was recruited to help organize manual training program in elementary school in Nova Scotia, a province of Canada. It was a popular belief at that time that children learn by doing, and these programs utilize crafts such as model making and carpentry. We believe making we believe this way of learning help provide children an opportunity to develop concentration, hand-eye coordination, and problem solving as part of holistic education. About 14 years later, Canada entered the war against Germany. About 14 years later, oh, excuse me. About 14 years later, Canada entered the war against Germany. I took on the role of Canada. I took on the role of Vocational Secretary of Military Hospital Commission of Canada in Ottawa. In this role, I had the job to help soldiers return to their former role before the war. To accomplish this, we established Cultivate workshop where I truly saw the important firsthand in occupational therapy for rehabilitation. Through this program, I met Eleanor Clark Slagle and others already involved in occupational therapy who was curious about my work. It was a few years after that I permanently moved to the United States and continued my work as an architect and in occupational therapy. Let me first begin by describing what occupational therapy is. For those of you who may not be clear, occupational therapy is any activity, mental and physical, that is guided for the distinct purpose of contributing towards hastening